Chapter 4 Rebellions Are Built on Hope. Yavin 4 Rebel Base 15 years after Order 66. It didn't take long for the fight to escalate after Padme's forces took out a key Imperial communications tower. Luke and Leia were growing up. Leia was doing her part in open secret, as Bail called it, while Luke had been sent to stay with his aunt and uncle on Tattooine, where Obiwan now lived. Padme had found that extremely clever. Obiwan was living on one of the few planets that Anakin had sworn he would never return to, and it was covered in sand, which also helped. She shook her head, bringing herself back to the present. "Are we sure that this intelligence is correct, Fulcrum?" she asked, frowning at the hollow table in front of her. A Toygrota woman clad in gray and black stood opposite her, her large blue eyes glimmering in concern. "Yes, I got this intel directly from one of our spies, as well as the crew members themselves. Vader has specifically targeted the Phoenix Squadron twice since they fought off some of his best Inquisitors." The orange-skinned woman shook her head. "But now he's shifted his focus. He will stop at nothing until he faces the Angel. If he realizes that you're still alive, Padme." "I know." Padme lifted her head to meet the other woman's gaze, her eyes expressing her exhaustion and determination in equal measures. "But if Vader wants a challenge, maybe we should give him one. I'm tired of this ridiculous level of secrecy, Ahsoka. Aren't you?" Ahsoka let out a mirthless laugh. "Of course I am. But if that's what it takes to stay alive, to fight, then that is what I must do." She sighed, rubbing her face. "What you're suggesting is risky. It doesn't just risk you, it risks your children, the rebellion, all of it. Then again, Anakin and Obiwan taught me to take risks every now and then." Both women flinched slightly, but Padme plowed on. "Good, because if this works, well, the Imperial pushback will be exponential, but our ranks will swell as our fellows rally. And I need to do this. If we can get Vader to falter, even for a moment, then who knows how many lives will be saved. We must give the people more hope." Ahsoka nodded slowly, then exhaled deeply. "All right, I'll produce the equipment and meet you on Naboo. When do you want to meet? I can be ready within a week." Padme smiled, eyes flashing. "A week and a half. If this is going to work, I'm going to have to be dressed for the part. And that means that Leia's seamstress is hard at work making a gown reminiscent of both my reign as queen and my time as a senator." Ahsoka smirked. "In a week and a half it is, milady. Let's give the Empire the shock of its life."